Oh wait, he is trying it. He has fucking 5 land shit. Oh my god, he has a lot of guys in the fucking water.
He wants to cruise before they bomb it.
Lol,
do you see this guy shoot off into the fucking...
He's gonna have to get through my AAs that I'm gonna put in the water.
Oh, he didn't finish.
Tiny dig. It's the end of this turn, we can see it, right? So I'm gonna build the mausoleum.
Yeah, it is. I see it in St. Petersburg.
For maximum troll.
You see it? I see it as one turn.
Maybe
it's one turn.
Maybe he's one turning the next one.
Out of Golden Age.
Wait, how?
No, he's one turning the next one probably. How many hammers is he making this cap?
Got it. Feels bad. I looked away, dude. I looked at Unique's cap because these fuckers were talking about Unique's cap, and I lost.
Oh, he's making.
You lost the city?
I looked at Unique's cap.
What kind of scrub are you?
I lost the city.
What do you say was his hammer count in this cap?
406 raw hammers.
For how much from trade routes?
I have to see.
Wait, why can't I see the why can't I see the hammers in Unique's cap?
117 from trade routes.
Yeah, 117 from trade routes.
That's a lot, right? How many did they send him? Or is it just all of his trade routes going to his cap, maybe?
Sounds like smart play. They're like, we're gonna get nukes before them. Let's have one city capable of producing nukes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, I looked at Unique's cap and lost the city.
We have 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Anyone want to have any final words? You want to tell us about your trip through this game, your experience thus far?
Lost at civil service.
Lost at civil service. That's my prediction too.
I say we lost at Leaning Tower. Alright. Gonna be different.
No, we probably did lose Leaning Tower, but
if we had Leaning Tower, we would have won this game for sure.
But that just what that says is we don't need to do anything different. All that says is we don't need to do anything different. We won via chance, and that's such a dangerous road to go down.
No, I don't think we lost the Leaning Tower. We just got out science.
Yeah, but why? Why did we get out science?
It wouldn't have made so much more science that we would have caught up. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree. So in 1 minute and 45 seconds, we will concede, join their channel, and ask them why they made more science than us. What's civil service give? It's not because of the tech poker faces. It's because they were at that tech so much ahead of us. The suggestion is probably we lost at that point because they're making too much science relative to us, but I don't know why they're making so much more science than us. I suspect it's to do with their religion, honestly. I know their religion doesn't give science. But I suspect it's due to the piety players.
Also, next time we play this, we should ban capturing cities from the water, because that was retarded that he was able to get that. Well, you should have to land a unit in order to.
I thought it was banned.
Well, he just took a city from the water.
We didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, he just took my city from the water.
I mean, to be fair, we definitely would have won if that hadn't happened, right?
Yeah, that was
it. We had this game in the bag.
I'm gonna build mausoleum this turn. That's all I'm saying. That's how far along we are. All right, so we are 20 seconds from CC.
So I have a scientist in 3 turns, guys. That's gonna be big, I think.
I have one already.
Okay. Oh, perfect. We got this.
All right, let's CC. Ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right, GG. Let's go have a long talk about the connectivity of Civilization 5.
User left your channel switched.
Wrong channel.
User joined your channel. Channel switched.
By the way, I know we didn't talk about it, but it's been banned in the games before on this map. You should not be able to capture a city from the water. That's retarded.
Yeah, the game would have been totally different otherwise. Totally different.
We did talk about it.
We would have had one more turn to live.
I mean, we did say, Bing, that we are playing with dealerships.
Please, Miota, we would have had one more turn, and you know it.
Not a unit. Okay, that's a melee ship. You have to build a ship, and you didn't have a fucking coastal, so you would have fucked yourself by not having a coastal.
We said Didn't we say we're playing with melee ships, so embarked units are fine? That's how I.
No, that's not what we said.
All right.
Yes,
That's a
that is exactly
misunderstanding
what
then.
we said.
This conversation is boring because it doesn't matter one way or the other. So I was going to
Yeah,
ask something
that's
that
really
actually was
relevant,
more
to be honest.
interesting, which was I'm kind of curious what the so we had more pop than you. What was the science difference from just from 3 tall empires finishing techs faster? Like what? I'm kind of curious. Where was the science coming from? Your religion
No,
didn't have
only
science.
one empire.
We had
decides
a
again.
lot of population pretty early. Like I
No.
had a crazy game.
But we had better population than you in the same lands, so that probably
Yeah,
is
but
not
that was
population
Yeah,
at the
related.
beginning.
Right later, but I'm pretty sure you guys caught
Ah.
up.
So
and
you
had more
OCC'd
pop
and then transition.
That's what Kicks did. Yeah, that carried our
So I-
side in the early game a lot.
And that's
And I
that's
don't
what
know,
you
like-
think happened. That's all you think happened.
Also,
I
They were
think
leaning.
the traditional empires just
also
get their
leaning
universities
tower
going
plays
faster.
plays a role.
The one you same turned us on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
guess.
one.
I kept saying it's all leaning tower.
No, I
guaranteed.
don't think that had much of anything to do with
Whoever gets
anything.
leaning tower wins the game.
Didn't we
Um,
also fuck it up on leaning, and we could have had it one turn earlier? But I guess so could you, right?
Yeah,
With
that
the
was my
science-
No, we
choice.
wouldn't. That was
I
the
switched
earliest
away.
we could have gotten, and we
Oh yeah.
got it same
I
turn.
switched away.
We
I
fucked
switched
it
away.
up like often switched away.
my
Otherwise, we would
science,
have
It
gotten
didn't
it.
deserve Linear Tower.
No, we couldn't have gotten it a turn earlier because I finished it with scientists.
Right. So you guys, okay. So we
Oh,
lost.
right,
Sure, we
right.
lost a 50-50 there,
Right,
but I don't
right,
really
cool.
care about losing to chance. I don't think we lost to chance. I think we lost to a better
We
strategy
lost
for
to the
science.
output. straight
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
No, there's no think so. We
Also-
got beat to real bummers by like 6 turns, man. There's no think so.
Well,
When did
leading
you
makes a
guys?
big difference,
When
but
did
not
you
so
guys build your observatories?
When we, I mean, after
Right
you
after
guys, I
school.
mean, you guys did skyrocket
mean-
tech on that time. That's when you picked up observatory tech, but
Yeah,
we did
we went-
observatories
but we are
after
way.
did.
It doesn't matter. We were so
play.
far behind then. I mean, look at the timing on industrialization.
already far
Industrialization
behind,
was like
like-
5
Yeah.
turn difference.
Yeah, industrialization killed us. That was like 5 turns advantage for
It's
you.
probably the fact that we got unis up faster. We had gardens in those cities, so we just got the scientists faster.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I had
No,
hanging
no,
gardens,
no.
and I had great libraries. So it's not like you're generating scientists faster than me because
Well,
I'm
the
generating
first one,
scientists
sure.
fastest in the game.
The
The
Great
first one,
Library
but it's
is
about the second
not
one,
a
right?
difference to industrialization. I don't think it's like makes much difference to this timing.
It makes the difference between one or two scientists.
Exactly. So if you're arguing that you had more scientists and that was the kicker, I don't think that's true. I probably had more scientists than any of you.
When did you guys go guilds and physics? Before education?
Yeah.
No.
After.
Workshops first, then education, then guilds, then physics, I believe.
Yeah, we did the same.
I don't know. So I mean, I
But
spawned.
I think you had much.
Machu
no,
went
that's
really
impossible.
early.
Machu
I
went
spawned 7
early.
Really?
Scientists.
Chitzen went really early. You guys had
No,
Civil
we
4
went-
turns
went
ahead of
guilds
us.
Before.
Oh no!
Machu
Kaga's-
went really
no,
slow,
Yeah,
'cause I
Kaga's
built an
right.
expansion
no,
because I
no,
didn't
no,
wanna build my
Kaga's
calf.
right. We went guilds before workshops and before unis.
Yeah.
Guys, how many
You had
scientists did
guilds
you
early.
each spawn? Because I see that Bing and Kaga, for example, only spawned 2 only spawned like the 335 one, and I spawned 3 more than that, for example.
Yeah, I spawned 4 or 5. I think 5, maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, I spawned 7. You know, so
Yeah.
that might be the difference.
I think
I
spawned
spawned
4 or
7 too.
5.
Yeah.
So I don't
also
know.
didn't
Maybe
have the
maybe
luxury of working,
Didn't
of like
have a lot
building
of
schools
fun
everywhere.
to do.
I had to prepare for the first planes, and then
Maybe
we,
though-
we were fucked for a while, right?
maybe that one, but the question, I mean, okay, but Bing, yeah, sure, we did. But the only take home from that is why, right? If you don't learn why, all you do is just repeat
I
that.
have no idea why, and apparently they don't either. Like,
Yeah, it's
I think the scientists make a huge difference since if
no,
I
that was the
spawn
point. We were
7,
already
Mjolnir
behind. If you're
spawned
talking about the
7.
later scientists, we were already behind.
Yeah, but
We're already far behind.
For example, Unique had pretty bad university timings, to be quite honest. While our tradition players, like myself and Miota, we had absolutely fine university timings, instant workshops, instant universities when we hit education. While Unique was still catching up with the cities pretty much and didn't.
I mean, I had the same thing pretty much.
Yeah, but the other Liberty guys on your teams might not have. Like, how many scientists did you spawn? I can't check right now.
I guess I can load in.
I
Are you
did it
in the
fine.
game right now? I guess I could.
Yeah, I'm in the game right now, but I don't have spies on here.
All right.
Sometimes if you delay your scientists,
I'll actually load
spawn,
into you guys' side.
if you delay your scientists spawning until later to when
Oh
you
yeah,
have like a
like
big amount of science.
Merc only spawned 5 scientists. He had his 6th lined up. So there's a big
But I
difference.
didn't have rationalism open. If I should have opened
I
rationalism.
didn't have
to be honest.
rationalism open either.
Me
I got
neither.
7,
But
I
I
had gardens
spawned-
everywhere.
I spawned over
that's-
Yeah,
10.
but you were leaning tower, right?
You spawned
No,
over
no,
10?
no,
I
you need
doubt
10.
that.
Unity? Alright.
No. My current scientist cost 737.
Yeah, so Unique spawned 10.
Mine cost
What?
402.
And he also got the free one from Order, so he got 11 scientists.
Yeah. And
So
that's
that's-
fuck?
And
that's
almost
That
got
seems
indeed.
that seems
Oh,
really
I was gonna
weird.
pick that up too next turn. So I got
Why
another one.
why is that? That seems really
about
unlikely.
that.
Because he worked all
Leaning-
the scientists in all the cities.
So did I though. I worked all the scientists and
Yeah,
all,
but
I
you
guess
have
but I'm
less
tall.
cities.
Yeah,
We
okay.
have less cities.
So what were Miota, what was your scientist cost?
536.
Okay, so mine's at 603.
Yeah, so you spawned one more than me.
spawned one more.
And how many did you have?
5,
Me?
3, 6 like
7.
Miota.
You had 8.
So I had 8 scientists.
Actually,
Okay.
no, you spawned 7. I spawned 6, I think.
Okay, that seems more reasonable numbers. I thought 7 seemed very high. Okay, so it is okay. So we know that anyways. Wider empires generate more scientists for sure. But okay.
It's also that
Actually, wait, 6.
I have
No,
I've
I
had
think
rationalism
you-
No,
over
600 is the 9th one. So you spawned 8 and I spawned 7.
Yeah, exactly. We both spawned 7. He spawned 8.
Yeah, it just
It's also that-
I'm very curious because as I've been saying to our team for a couple hours now, it feels like a strategy difference here. Like tactics, whatever. You know, you can micromanage your cities to heart's content, whatever. But there's a strategy difference here in terms of a decision was made somewhere to do something differently.
I
And
think it's the fact that that all your Liberty players just spawned less scientists.
well,
than
but I don't think
their
they weren't working that. I think that might have been the OCC difference there. Like your timing
No,
on the
Filthy,
early
it's
medieval
just-
wonders was so different than ours.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Filthy, it's
true.
this.
Like the thing is, because we had this early NC, we got to unis faster, right? You guys also went guilds before unis, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
got unis like 8 turns before you guys.
Right.
That makes a big difference. Like we get 8 turns
Probably,
on
yeah.
scientists spawning.
We got the Leaning Tower at the same time though.
Why did Kex bother
that's
settling
kinda-
cities after his
Okay.
OCC? What was the thought process for you guys?
Spawning
Because-
scientists.
Because what?
Because we wanted to spawn more scientists from.
Hmm.
Bing, that's like for leaning, each person only gets 1 scientist before then, right? Even if you get unis like a lot of turns later. So it doesn't apply there, but before you get to industrial, we spawn the 2nd scientist like a lot of turns faster than you guys. So that's why we beat you to industrial by like 5 turns, because we spawned our 2nd scientists already and you guys didn't.
Yeah, it might be.
Also, I was like Liberty 5, then Piety 1, and then immediately put 2 points into rationalism.
I had rationalism open too. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
but-
you have more cities
Unique
generating.
had
So
gardens everywhere. He said he had Leaning Tower, and apparently he had
Well,
rationalism open for a
No,
long time.
Unique
I
didn't
built-
have gardens everywhere. I had gardens everywhere. But
I
I
don't
didn't
know,
have
like,
rationalism.
there's like
open.
1 or 2 cities for me that actually don't have a garden. But the difference between like it's 50%, right? Rationalism is 25 and Leaning Tower is another 25%. So that's 50% more scientist points compared to
That
Mark.
our Liberty players don't have.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, me and Kaga anyway. Me and Kaga didn't have rationalism open because we had to go
I
gardens.
never rationalism open either.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
but
going on,
actually,
Coach
I
Sod.
didn't have those
I went
things
for
either,
order
and I
and
still
aesthetics.
spawned 2 more than you guys did.
Huh.
So I think that's just like not working enough slots earlier.
Oh,
or
so you had a
You,
wide
you
player
just
making
told us
50% more.
you literally got all the science buildings faster than us. That's what
Yeah.
that is, Yoda. That's why you
Yeah,
spawn more than
probably.
our Liberty
Yeah,
players.
probably.
You got unis like a lot earlier. You got public
Yeah.
schools.
I doubt
You
it,
guys
Ralph.
have more-
They have not
I
invited me
also
back.
got
So.
last-
because of more population.
Actually,
but
you
we
know
just
what it
had more
also
spawn.
is, Bing? I had Brandenburg, Anchor, and Oracle in my capital, so it was making a ton of points. So that got me 1 extra one, I think. Like those 4 extra scientist points, basically like another scientist.
Okay.
Good night,
Yeah,
Karen.
maybe, but I didn't have a single
User
science wonder,
disconnected
and
from
we
your
still
channel.
spawned the same amount.
I don't know. It's hard to believe that if we went unis, like I don't want to say unis before workshops, but if we had just not gotten guilds before unis, I don't think we would have caught up that much.
Well, it
Well,
sounds
you
like
would've
their
still-
early game advantage was because of their OCC, and like after that, it sounds like a lot of the wonders that they picked up by being a little bit ahead in tech played their hand into generating more great science. points.
Yeah, and it's also
I'd be
the fact
curious.
that
I'd be curious to
early-
see the
early
final
scientists-
science.
I just left the
You
game.
guys would eventually pull ahead because you have more possible.
Really? Because I don't feel like we were ever fucking.
Not before. You guys already had nukes. It doesn't matter anymore.
No nukes, no shit. But I mean, like, because Filthy says the final science. Like, if this was a space race or whatever, you guys would win. But we get to the techs that matter a little bit faster.
Yeah, probably right.
What we need is adjusted science. Is what we need. We need science adjusted for empire size. Is what we actually need as a metric. Like I built a fucking table for that 1,000,000 years ago, so I could estimate based on my enemy's empire size what their actual science was. Guess I could look at that. But anyways, all right. Well, GG guys.
But you finished only on the smallest empire, so it's only the smallest empire science cost that matters.
No, because you don't always end up. Well, you do always finish it on it, but sometimes you don't because you get unlucky and then it always takes a turn faster. Like. It's not always finishing every tech on them.
Yeah, we probably only did 1 out of every 2 or 3 techs that I finished alone.
We didn't even get close to every tech on Filthy. Like, we just got bad rolls. Filthy didn't finish the tech a lot of times.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad rolls though, because I think that down that path lies just repeating your mistakes. If you blame everything on chance, and there were some chance things we lost, but
it is that. Like,
but there's a difference in strategy, Bing. If you build 3 people to roll on that every single time versus 1 person to roll on that.
The entire thing was like finishing techs on the tall person, but it makes a difference.
Sure, but if you min-max your total number of teams for tall versus wide to make it so that 3/4 of the time your fucking tall person is doing it.
No, 100% a fucking tall person is doing it.
Why?
Unique
because
every
single because I have 4 more cities than every single one of my teammates.
So he just switches off the techs when they get anywhere close.
No, I don't even have to. Every single time, like I see the tech at 2 turns, and then one of my teammates finishes it. So I will never finish a tech automatically without having to do anything.
Yeah, I don't think we ever finished any techs on Unique after like that.
Yeah.
No, but if Unique is still on the tech, there's a possibility the roll goes on him, and then
not if he sees 2 turns.
Not if he sees 2 turns.
Yeah, not if he sees 2 turns, then he's not gonna be.
If he sees 2 turns, he's never gonna finish it, and they see go on. Like worst case scenario, if he goes last, then like it just says overflow for everyone else, and he can just switch off.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
that's the reason for that is that you always have something queued. So that if I go last, I automatically put the science into the next step.
What he said is simply like we were all on 1 turn, you were in 2 turns, but we didn't get the tech, so everyone else saw like 400.
Everyone else saw overflow. Yeah, there's like
tech
massively overflow, so they just
That's not how that works.
If 3 people, it's exactly how it works.
It is
no, it's
how
not.
it works, Unique.
Unique, it is how it
maybe
works.
okay, maybe we're not talking about the same thing. Maybe I have something different in my head. I don't know.
Unique in a team. Like if you have 3 people who have the tech on 1 turn because they have less cities, but you have it on 2 turns. Then it can happen that we don't get the tech because it ends on you.
True.
And then
yeah. Okay.
the other people would have more tech on that. Like
it would show like say like 1,000 science out of 800 science for that tech.
Yeah, and when that happens, do you gain science then by Unique changing off of that and someone else finishing it, or have you already lost that?
Well, no, it's just the same thing as someone else finishing the tech.
It's just like from your channel. Overflow. From that tech after we finish it.
Because if someone would say like Unique didn't go last and someone else finished the tech, you'd get the exact same science.
Yeah.
As long as Unique switches off in that case.
Interesting. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the game. It was actually kind of fun today.
This is a really dumb revelation, because what this means is if we ever play this map again, if you don't do this like guaranteed finishing text on a tall person every single time, you're always going to be behind in science.
Yeah.
Surely we figured that out the last 100 times.
I was going to say, like, this is not news. This is a strategy element. Either play around that or...
it's not that way, because when you're playing on the frigate map, you can actually do something with your hammers and go kill them. On this map, you can't. You have to wait until fucking bombers.
Yeah, but you still lose.
And by the time you get to bombers,
no. You still lose because you also lose the frigate timing and the ironclad timing.
No, if you have more gold and more hammers, you can still win.
Yeah, as long as like if you're 5 turns behind on the frigate map, you're totally fine. As long as you have more golden hammers.
You're just straight up wrong.
Like, yeah.
On the frigate map, you can do something about it. On this map, you can't. You can't get punished.
Wait, why wouldn't you be able to do something about on this map?
Well, what is your timing push? I mean, I guess like planes is the.
Well, I mean, maybe what the actual timing push was crossbows.
Okay.
Yeah, we could try that.
Think about this. We went for schools, for observatories, for fucking chemistry, for everything. What if you just straight up rush planes without any?
But we did. We did straight up.
We did.
Well, you didn't go for it before schools.
You
No.
can't get it before school.
Can you even get it
Are you
before
sure?
You
school?
literally can't get it before school.
All right,
I don't
You need
think you can.
electricity
Because
to
you
fly.
need
You need
and you
electricity because
schools
you
for
need
electricity.
No,
fucking
never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We,
well,
we,
we can all
rushed
agree
as
on
fast
one
as we
thing.
could possibly get them. We got planes, and then we got astronomy, and then we put units in the water, and that's what we did.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
we did the fastest plane timing we could get. And
Well,
it
maybe
didn't
if
work.
like we had better scientists earlier or something. I don't know. Could have got it like a couple trains earlier.
sounds
'cause we
like maybe
almost got a
Leaning
city.
Tower ought to be banned.
Yeah.
If that is
If we
such
got
a big
Leaning Tower-
fucking
Yeah,
difference.
exactly.
If we got
We were
Leaning
actually
Tower, we'd have a
talking about
scientist, and we would have got a couple trains earlier, and then we would
We
have
were
got
actually
Unique
talking
City.
about that, like in our
Maybe,
in
yeah,
our
maybe Leaning should
team
just
speak
fucking be
that we maybe
banned.
should ban it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, GG. Thanks for inviting me. I actually had a lot of
GG.
fun with it. Hadn't played in a while,
Yeah,
so
GG.
cheers.
Yep.
Later, guys. Good night.
Yeah.
Disconnected.
All right, chat. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Random Civ 5 4v4. East versus West. Kind of a passive game up until the end. Interesting to see the... I mean, if you look at that and kind of the outcome of a lot of small decisions adding up to a big outcome, that's a fairly interesting game. Perhaps not interesting if you're just like watching the tactic level, right? There's nothing interesting tactically in that game. Tactically, they have better units. They have the better units before us, so we're just losing to better units. But strategically, it's kind of interesting. How did they get there? Why was that? It sounds like some of that was accidental. It doesn't actually sound like that was the grand strategy I was giving them credit for, particularly. Although some of it does. Some of it sounds like they deliberately chose less cities early to force their tech timings a little bit faster. And it sounds like some of that was a little bit better in the mid game too, right? All of their techs are being finished by a tradition player, or rather a 3-city player as opposed to their 6 or 7-city player. But it's interesting to see that, because you wouldn't really expect that outcome if you don't really understand the kind of core mechanics that are operating behind the scenes. You would expect that population drives science. We have better population. We eventually should have better science. It should be very close up until then, because it's within such a small percentage. We're like 10, I think we were about 5 to 10% ahead of them in population, but we were about, we had about 20% more cities than them, something like that. Anyways, kind of interesting to see that. Hadn't played in a while. Game got super laggy once we started fighting. As soon as we started fighting, it was a resync every 2 turns. A little bit frustrating with that, but I hadn't played in a while, so it kind of made it a little bit fun. I don't think I'll be doing these very often, but every once in a while I get a little bit of a nostalgia kick, and when my friends are playing and they invite me, I'm going to like, I want to go play too. That could be fun. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support. I'll be back on Thursday. Pretty busy this week, so I don't think there's going to be any chance of a bonus stream before then. But we'll see you guys Thursday. Looking forward to BattleTech releases before too much longer. Maybe we'll play a couple more Civ 5 games if that urge hits us, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.